What's up, everybody? 2 minutes. We're going to go live. 2 minutes. I mean, we're already live, but I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes to get here. Hopefully, you can hear me. I've got my headphones in. Cleaning people's here. So, and the kids are over there. So, yeah, 'tis the season. You're just going to have to get over it being a little bit loud. So, hey, if you're just logging on, we're going to get going in 2 minutes. I'm going to pull up the questions. Every Tuesday, we go live here, 12:30 Eastern. If you're new, you can always post your questions, and we'll get to them. So let me go here to groups. We're going to go to Hot Moms. Get into the questions. How's everybody doing? Type in how your day's going. Type in how your day's going. Type in how your day's going. Skip, get the off. He got mad because he was like, are you kidding me? You got to do a live, because he was planning to leave. And childcare, yeah, we don't have childcare this week. And then the kids are out of school around here, but it's like, can we get somebody over? Can we not? Whatever. Anyway. Type in how your day's going so far with one word. How's your day going so far? One word. Busy, busy. Hell yeah, Jessica. I feel you. I feel you. Where is my... What's up, everybody? We're about to get going. One more minute. One more minute. Type in how your day's going so far. Type in how your day's going so far. One word. Lovely. All the paperwork and history of paperwork. Right, Amy? God almighty. And I know it's my fault, but I've got like way too many emails on top of the stuff I was already behind on. And it's my fault because I've been sleeping until 7. So there's that. All right. So today we're going to go over tired, Amber, girl. Ooh, wish I could help. Wish I could help. Want to make sure you don't make up shit to blame on me. Okay, Skip. All right, see you. Oh, shit, my bad, LMAO. You're funny, Amy. All right, here we go. So the first one Amber wants to know about is testosterone boosters, bad for males, females, good, bad. My son asked me about it. He's 17. Is it like taking steroids? Educate me. All right, so Skip's probably going to chime in and say, no, don't take it, don't take it. All right, so let's just say, first of all, I'll tell you about Skip. So he started balding early on in his 20s, and he also developed gynecomastia, which is like girl titties, not girl titties, nipples. It's like where a man has like their nipples protrude, and it's actually a hard nodule underneath. And what that's from is estrogen. It's from their testosterone surge, and it converts to estrogen at an early age. And then it converts to DHT, dihydrotestosterone, which is the type of testosterone that makes us get acne. It makes us get, lose your hair, all the negative side effects. Even though it can be the anabolic part of the hormone, it also brings on the negative effects. So with that, is he already experiencing acne and all that stuff? If it was my son, 17 years old, I'd already have their hormones checked, and I would just look at their testosterone, their estrogen. I would check their DHT, their thyroid, and their adrenals. Make sure those are in line, and their GH, their IGH factor, because if their IGF, insulin growth factor 1, is low, you can get them on Simorelin, like a therapy type of Simorelin. I think Bryce Harper, Skip, correct me if I'm wrong, Skip's worked with a lot of professional athletes, and he actually did a little bit of stuff with Bryce. But one of the things, and this is not confirmed, absolutely not, but word in the street was, because Bryce's family, they're smaller people, so we don't know if people like him did, as a kid, supplement or test these types of therapies. But my kids, I'm going to probably get their hormones checked, 11 years old, unless they go through puberty early, 11 years old, 13, 14, 15, especially if the acne runs in my side and Skip's side, a little bit worse than my side. So I'm going to definitely keep them checked. Here's why. And then I'll answer your question like a yes or no. Since that runs in our family, hey there, we already know that DHT goes out the roof. So if I get them on hormone therapy, I'm going to make sure they're on an estrogen-ish blocker or a aromatizer, I think that's what they call it, so that my kids can save their hair when they get older. Because that's why men get bald, is the DHT. It makes their hair fall. That's why women, maybe when they get into androgens and or polycystic ovary syndrome, or just as they age and testosterone may go up, it's why their hair also may fall out or whatever. I mean, estrogen can do that too a little bit, progesterone and whatnot in your thyroid, but the DHT is the bad shit. So if it was my kid, I would have his hormones checked, and make sure they line up with that of an athlete, of where you want him to go, and the DHT and what's all that shit. Because if his testosterone is 800 to 1200, I'd be like, fuck no, son. What's the problem? What do you want to do? Like, what is his goal? Well, mom, I want to gain weight. Okay, well, testosterone is not how you gain weight. You can do that with peptides, with like the Sermorelin, if his IGF's low, or, you know, what's he going into? I know NCAA, they have a lot, man. They can't even do certain like ginsengs or guarana, you know. So if he's going into anything collegiate, he's fucked. He cannot do any of that. Pro hormones, you will fuck yourself over, because pro hormones at a young age will cause your body to start making them and actually tell your brain to stop producing its natural shit, kind of like birth control. So over time, his body may get dependent on a pro hormone and crash after it's done, because he doesn't know how to follow up and bridge it with other stuff. So it's just not smart. If ask your son, what is his goal? If he's 17, same thing with your daughter. Like, what is their goal? And make sure their hormones match that of their goals. And then you address that. So if he's wanting size, he needs to start eating more. He needs to start training for, like, to gain, not get fat. You know, we do this with a lot of people. Coach Brandy, very familiar with this, myself included. I started out working with athletes. So I've helped a few kids get D1 scholarships, because we can put on weight, we can lose weight for the colleges. Let me know if you can't hear me. Skip said, don't do a test booster. Bryce did GH, growth hormone. Blood panel and Anavar is safer than anything else. So let me know if you can't hear me. But anyway, so that's what I would do. If that was my son and they had a shot at playing college or pro, I would just go to the therapy side of things and do it that way. And then still check, though. Still check, hey, man, you know, if my kid's low in X, Y, and Z, will this show up? That's why it's really cool if you got younger kids, be on top of that shit and get with somebody like Better Living, or, you know, somebody else in the sports arena, to know what a healthy GH is for that kid. That way they can, you know, they are bigger than normal. But just putting them in powerlifting right now would make him, that put some size on him big time. And eating. They don't ever eat enough. And even the moms and parents said, oh, they eat so much, but yet shit food, it's low quality food, and that's why they're not hungry. Like, if they eat fast food, that shit will hold you over to 5 hours. They need like a lot of food more often. So if he needs help putting on, Coach Brandy, she's very skilled in doing that. Her son Tyler, she did it too. So putting weight on. Skip can do it as well. So there's that. So that's my thing with test boosters. Wouldn't do it. Would not do it. Okay, good, Skip. Thanks. Everybody else is dead, I think. All right. Stephanie says, goal setting, positive mindset while going through struggles and breaking plateaus. All right, I'm going to try to break this down really, really, really fast. Goal setting, I actually had that in Jumpstart, Stephanie. So if you don't have the Jumpstart guide, just comment in here and we'll post the link for you to get that free Jumpstart. And it walks you through a little bit about the goal setting. I actually have a journal that's rough draft. Maybe I can figure out how to post that somewhere on here. Goal setting, it's hard. Needs to be done properly, 30-day, 90-day, year, 5 years, 10 years, and you work backwards. So that's how you do that. And then it's more about desire mapping is what I call it. And you match the emotion. Like, all right, so what's your goal? Really, what's the emotion behind the goal that you're wanting? So, hey, I want to be 16% body fat and look like a fitness model and squat 225 or whatever. Okay, how's that going to feel? I'm going to feel strong and confident and powerful. I'm going to have more energy. Okay, let's start getting in that vibration, energetic match for that. So then it's about mindset. If that, you know, you match your goal to the mindset. So how you want to feel, right? So you are an energetic match for whatever you're putting out. If you're getting bad news every day, if shit's falling off around you and or people flipping you off in traffic, there's something subconsciously, like there's something going on. That's the reason you're not at the health, the money, the man, the relationship, or whatever that you want. It's because you are an energetic match for what you have. And sometimes it takes a minute to manifest. He's watching Dora. So let's just say you want a Lamborghini. That may take you 3 to 5 years to manifest, because that's not something that, you know, it's not an easy, it could be, but it's, for me personally, if I want $1 million, it's easier for me to say, all right, let's 10x it. Let's say 10 million. So you 10x it, 10 million. That way, if I fall short, I'll at least be at 5 above my original goal. So that feeling, that vibrational feeling, and you get into all that comes with it, all those experiences, all those emotions that come with it. And you try to maintain that vibration daily and do things that put you in closer to that vibration of what you want. And anything else, this is the hard part about it, anything else that isn't that, man, you can't do it. You got to be like, fuck that shit, and you send it back where it came from. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard. And then there comes a lot of emotional stuff that goes along with it. So I would say that's what you need to focus on. Goal setting is how you want it to feel, work backwards, and then you have to get somewhere where you can stay in that vibe. We did this on the last module of Level Up course. It was phenomenal. And if you don't know what my Level Up course is right now, it's $500. We're on like week 5. I'm making the course as I go. That's why I'm charging so little for it. But then when it's done, it'll be probably more money, and it will be all, you don't get me live one-on-one like the people that's doing it now, but we actually just went over a whole module on your energy systems and how to control, manipulate, cleanse, and kind of just know more about yourself. Okay, positive mindset while going through struggles is just that. It's, we were listening yesterday to Hard Candy Christmas by Dolly Parton. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It was about her movie, the something whorehouse in Texas, littlest greatest whorehouse in Texas, I don't know, but it's super cool, and it brought us to tears, because what brings me to tears is beauty and love, right? And it's also that spirit of people, that willingness to see through things, man, that gets me every time. And what you're saying here is the struggle, but it's that Hard Candy Christmas where she says, I'll be just fine, not losing hope, and she can barely see through to get through to tomorrow or till tomorrow, but she's going to be just fine. And she has that hope, right? So with the goal setting, you've already felt what it's going to feel like to have that. Your brain knows no different from imagination into reality. So the fact that you've already felt it, it's there. So that in itself should give you hope. If it does not, then you need to step back and learn about the art of manifestation. I've got a great little book over there that we keep. It's like a coffee table book. I don't know what it's called. I can get up and get it, but like, just watch The Secret. Okay. It's going to show you about the power of the mind and the vibes that you put out. And some people say it's hoopla and it's horse shit. And it kind of is frou-frou. But hey, if you can believe in Santa Claus, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why can't, just give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Give The Secret just a try. And it does work. It really does work. There's a lot of follow-up though behind The Secret, because you're like, okay, so now you're saying I can manifest this parking spot and that happened. Yeah, it's all about believing, because your brain knows no different. Your brain knows no different. If you, in your mind, like on TV, if you're empath or you can feel it, and you see somebody like a murder or something scary on TV, and you feel that anxiety and you feel the everything that goes along with it, like your brain knows no different. That's why I can't watch that stuff. I'll have nightmares and be up all night and be scared to stay at my house for a month. It's real. It's real. All right. So I hope that helps. It's just that mindset. It's you have to know where you're going and what it feels like, because you've already been there in your mind, and know that you have to trust. It's easy for me to say that because I've done this so many times, but about my Level Up course, if you read the sales page, and it lists that Katy Perry song about drifting in the wind, and you just wonder, like, can I start again? Like, what the fuck is this? I've been there. I've been really, really low before. But there's always been this dreamer side of me, this innate ability to see things out. And I can see, I'm a dreamer, and I get these ideas. So you just have to do that. You have to dream. You have to dream. There's a song that says, you stop dreaming, you're dead. But that's why a lot of people just end up mediocre, and they stay in one place, and they stay in the same everything, same everything. It's safe. So to be that and to go after your goals, it's really fucking scary. It's unfamiliar and it's really scary. And then there comes mental resistance, because it's unfamiliar and it's fucking scary. And that's okay if you decide to stay there. But yeah, it's really fucking hard. But just watch something every day that will put your mindset in that place of where you want to go. All right. Breaking plateaus. Depends on what kind of plateau you got. So I'm not going to even go there because I don't know. That's too, I need more specific stuff. Bridget said, I agree. Skipping my jump. And then I'll look at, all right, well, where are you plateauing, Bridget and Stephanie? So, where are you plateauing? Is it physical? Is it your squats? Is it eating the same stuff, plateauing, you're not changing, or your body's not changing. And if your body's not changing, there's something that you're not changing or not willing to change. It could be a thought process. It could be throwing up more weight. It could be getting more sleep. It could be saying no to more. It could be so many things. So let me know where the plateau is. Science behind reverse dieting and how it works for weight loss, metabolism, repair. I actually have a video on reverse dieting, and I think a podcast as well. I don't know where it is. So, all right, it's physically, humanly fucking impossible for any normal human being to eat 1,200 calories, 1,500 calories, and not lose weight. Like, impossible. That's like saying if you had to live out in the woods, like the TV show Naked and Afraid or whatever the hell it's called, live out in the woods. I don't care if you're Hashimoto fucking 3 times over and you ain't even got a fucking thyroid. If your ass had to live out in the woods, you would look emaciated in weeks. You would lose weight. You see what I'm saying? So with that, it's impossible to eat 1,200 calories, 1,500 calories, and not lose. Here's where it comes in. People cheat. People eat food they shouldn't. Like, if you're gluten intolerant and you eat fucking gluten, it's horrible. You know, it's hard to live in a bubble. It really is. It's miserable, actually. And a lot of people aren't going to do what it takes to do that. So these women out here, they go hard. They don't sleep. They have high demand jobs. They have internal trauma, emotional, issues on top of years of that, compounded with bad food choices, fucked up hormones. They've taken hormones. They've taken medications. No telling what's in your fucking drinking water. Okay. And then they put on exercise, cardio, sweating, beating their body to death, and a little bit of food. They'll starve themselves for a few days and binge eat. That's the worst environment ever for these meat suits. Like, it's the worst. But people do it all the time. And then they get to a point where, hey, I'm not losing anymore. I'm not losing. Let me just add in some more cardio. Not going to work. Your body's going to go into inflammatory hell, and your hormones are going to shift. It's just a fucking nightmare. So, but a lot of coaches do that. A lot of women do that. Hey, I'm just going to take my carbs down even more. I'm just going to pull out this food group and this food group, and I'm going to add in more exercise. Eventually, your thyroid just really gives out and says, fuck this shit. And you hold weight. You start making all these hormones that is just horrible, that makes you look even worse. So reverse dieting and how we repair metabolisms is, first we run the blood panels. We would need your blood panels to look a certain way so we know what to address. We need to know which type of, do we go after the gut first and focus on the gut? Do we focus on the candida? Do we focus on estrogen dominance? Do we focus on androgen dominance? Do we focus on, the thyroid and food issues? Like, we don't know. So we need blood panels first. And then we take that body and we feed it a little bit more. Certain cases we'll go up just 10% calories each week or every 2 weeks. And we go there and we go there. And what we found is we pull back on exercise. Like me, my body does the best when I'm in a high stress environment to only weight train like 3 days a week, very, very short workouts. Look the best, feel the best. That's how I've gotten my health back twice, is I've had to pull way back on workouts and focus on sleep and get my adrenals good and certain foods and eating certain foods and avoiding certain foods. So you got to do all that shit and add in the calories. The person typically will feel better and they'll start losing inches, and then they'll start shifting like, oh my God, I'm eating more and I'm losing. And then just like me, like, I cannot believe I look good or look okay and I haven't even trained really. So that's reverse dieting, is we feed you more and it builds your metabolism up. It's like, hey, okay, feeding, now I can let go. My hormones, everything can normalize, everything, your periods can come back, your body can like get into a place of healing and restorative health, right? And then get to a point where, like I'm saying, we all need to eat a lot of food. Like, if you're that woman that I just described, you need like 2,000 calories. And if you're 5 foot nothing, you still should be able to get by eating 1,800 to 2,000 calories. If you're exercising, doing all that I just said, that's a healthy metabolism. Like, I have a slow metabolism and I eat 2,500 calories and stay lean. But I also don't binge eat, and I eat often. I'm very consistent with, I eat often. Even if I, God forbid, don't have a protein to eat, I will eat some fruit. I will eat something, and I try, man. I stick to food. My food sensitivity is like, I don't eat gluten, man. I know what it does to me. And dairy, no. I'm not an emotional eater. I have stupid discipline when it comes to food. And that's the secret that Not everybody gets to. It's a certain type of spiritual maturity is what it is. Because if you can't control what goes in your fucking mouth, you can't control anything. That's a fact. Like, I don't respect anybody that says how big a shot they are, big whatever, but they get weak in the moment of a fucking Snickers or a cake or a fucking pizza. Like, are you serious right now? Come on. And you're wondering why you're in a plateau spiritually, financially, relationship, body, and you can't control what goes in your mouth. That shows you right there. Work on that. That's where you get weak. Let's work on that. Let's learn how to channel that. Because that was me. I used to binge eat. I'd wait till Saturday, Sunday. I'd binge eat. I'd eat whole pizzas and wonder why I never got to my goals. I felt like I was never going to get to eat again. I did. And I come from, addicts and all this other stuff. So I get it. I understand. Then you got the other side is restriction. Women, compensatory behaviors, burning calories, sweating. I ate tacos, so I got to go do cardio. That's what it gets down to. So you really have to focus on, is this going to serve me well? Is this going to serve my body and my health well? And you eat from a place of, is this going to serve me well? Just like right tonight, if I got invited out to get hammered drunk, I'm going to lose a day. I'm going to feel like shit tomorrow and X, Y, and Z. So I either need to say no, or I either need to go out and have one drink instead of getting hammered fucking drunk. You see that level of responsibility, maturity? So that's what I mean. Not talking down to you. I'm talking to you, because I was the same place. How the fuck would I know what to tell you if I've never been there before? I've been there before. So I hope that helps. Please see the title of that book, thought process. All right, let me get that book and I'll tell you what it's called. Okay, it's called 35 Ways to Live the Law of Attraction. Harness the Power of Positive Thinking Every Day of the Year. It's by Mira Lester. Caitlin actually has one by Jensen Trillo, that You Are a Badass. That's a great book. Here's what this looks like. Says attract the perfect partner, chart the course for success in your career, become a money magnet, banish stress. But it's really just about, it goes through everything. I mean, the chapters, like, here we go. Introduction, change your perception. Chapter 2, train your mind. Chapter 3, activate your power. Chapter 4, respond to critics. Chapter 5, expand your knowledge. Chapter 6, access hidden wisdom. Avoid negativity, reinforce your intent, put the law into practice, improve your health, attain wealth, enhance your relationships, strengthen your faith, manifest success, find enlightenment in art and music, create harmony in your home, know when you're on track, share your knowledge, transform your life, get started. Like, this is a great way right here. Somebody else asked me last week, well, when do you go to church? And I go, every day, not just on Sundays. And it's very spiritual. It's just me in my car, on my walks, whatever. This is considered church, honey. Okay? How are you going to give back to your community if you can't even give your fucking self? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, consider this your church, your religion, your spirituality. You need to get right. You need to get right. You need to get right with yourself. That's how you break plateaus. That's how you get to the next, the jump off. And it's not easy. It's not fun at all. Let me tell you something. Being comfortable, mediocrity is way more comfortable. It's probably gonna it would add years to your life. Mediocrity is very comfortable, and that's fine if you want to stay comfortable. Seriously, it's totally fine. Because you're just gonna have to get uncomfortable if you want to break through some stuff, and it's gonna take you getting real with yourself, having that emotional IQ. All right, cool. Hope that helps. Here's the book. Cool. I will try, or maybe you can search in the group, reverse dieting. It's somewhere, whether it's on YouTube or a podcast or in this group. Amber said, my husband is also an anabolic steroid user. Yeah, and I mean, I've used anabolics. I've used PEDs, Skip's used them. I mean, it is what it is. They're awesome. They really are. They can rebuild bone, and they are amazing. I mean, Anavar is given to AIDS patients and burn victims and children burn victims. It's amazing. The studies are. But they all have repercussions. And if your knowledge is power, so I would say ask him what he's wanting, and that's what you want. It's if he's wanting to be the biggest guy in the room, still need to look at the bottom line, look at his hormones, and then that's when you get into the other stuff. But if he's 17, that young, that's going to be a hard life if he doesn't do it under medical professionals. Yeah. Keeping an eye on that CBC and liver enzymes, big deal. Okay, bye-bye.